Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have an update for Panopoly, which is a project pan created by Jamie from the Impulsive Panner. She created this game style project pan based on the classic game board Monopoly. She created a whole website with all of the rules and different randomization wheels and dice and everything that you would need to play this game. I will have all the information down below. She's very lax on when you post your updates, but I try to post my update every month, kind of in the beginning, maybe like the first week at some point. And I do have some rollouts, so we are going to be rolling the dice and seeing what the board gives us. Before I get into my update, I do hope you subscribe before you leave. There is some exciting content coming up, wrapping up 2024, and of course, I would love to have you follow me in my 2025 panning journey. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and let's get into it. First off, I feel like possibly a vampire. I'm not sure. I will talk about my look later on in the video, but I have been working on 5 items, and the first item was for the prompt lip product, and I randomly rolled the usage goal of long haul. So I chose to finish this sample. It is a tinted lip balm from Basswood Beauty, and I mean, I just carry this in my pocket. I carry it in my purse, my diaper bag. I just apply whenever I need it. So my markings, I feel like they're not accurate at all, but I marked that I've used this 18 times, but that's 18 days. So like I said, I just keep it in my pocket. So I will take a screenshot of my video last update, and hopefully there's some movement and progress. I have not looked, but I think I'm about halfway done with this. I'm going to try to have it done by next update, but I really don't need a lot of this, and it's tinted. I'll swatch it for you. It's a little warm for my preferences, so I don't like to put a ton on, but like I said, I don't really need a ton. So it's kind of slow, but very hydrating. I really like her formula. Next was the Space Moisturizer, and I randomly got 5 uses. The very last prompt that I rolled the last update was also moisturizer, and it was also 5 uses. So I just combined those, and I've just been working on my daily moisturizer. Had a goal of using it 10 times to fit both of those 5 uses, and I have. That's so super easy. I've used it more than 10 times, but this is my Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. Hopefully I will have weights, but this is where it's looking like now. It was kind of new. I had used it, I think, maybe a couple of weeks when I rolled it in, but it's still hanging on. But it is rolling out, which is very exciting. The next prompt was colorful eyeshadow, and for that I rolled in a Sydney Grace single eyeshadow in the shade Keep It Fun, which kind of followed the prompt for that as well. And my random usage wheel told me to use this 10 times. This is a stunning shade. I loved using this shade, and I have used it the 10 times, which is very exciting because I did not think I could do that in a month, but I repeated a lot of my looks this month, so I probably won't be posting all 10 looks because, like I said, they're very similar. Most of the time I threw this on the outer half of my lid. It worked very well with the other shadows that I was working on for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, and I did use this as a wing a couple times as well, which was gorgeous. I loved this as a wing. I would totally do that again, especially like in the summer. That would be really fun, everyday look. But it's rolling out, which I am a little surprised. The next prompt was least used product, and I rolled in a primer that I had only used once. It is my Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. My goal that I randomly chose on the wheel was 30 uses. So I have used this 8 times in the last month. Definitely have not met my goal. I'm not even halfway there. I'll have weights on the screen probably. There's a lot of air in here, so you really don't, like, you can't tell how much product is in here. What do I think about this? I do think that this is very smoothing. It's a silicone primer, obviously it's smoothing. It has the strongest scent. I hate it. I hate the scent. It's very hard for me to use, and it lingers. I could smell it on my hands after I finish my makeup. It's like one of those smells that you can taste. Like, it's that strong, and I think I can deal with it until I finish this, but yeah, I definitely would not repurchase this. But I might, no, I'm definitely going to try to finish this next year to get it out of my collection, because it's the only primer that I own, so I can easily get it done, but it's just not, it's not going to be fun. But my makeup looks great when I wear it, so that's okay. And then the very last thing that I rolled was challenge. So I got to spin Jamie's challenge wheel, and I landed on makeup trend. So I did ask for some suggestions in my last video, and I did get quite a good variety. I had mentioned in the video that I wanted to do like the cold girl makeup trend, and I have not done that yet, but I still want to do that sometime this month. And I also got a, what was it, like blush placement, so I want to do that too. But the trend I decided to hop on to was the low contrast versus high contrast. That was a suggestion, and I have been wanting to do that so bad, especially like because I'm interested in color analysis. That has a lot to do with your contrast as well. And basically your contrast is like your skin tone to your hair, or to your eye color, or your natural lip color. Like, what is your natural contrast between those? So today I did a low contrast look and a high contrast look right after it. I basically kept the low contrast makeup on and added on top of it. I thought about filming that, but I just did not have the right circumstances, so I just did it. This is my high contrast look, if you could not tell. I also got a comment doing like the cherry cola lips, and I loved that suggestion, so this is my take on the cherry cola lip trend. I saw a lot of them had like the darker outline and then kind of like a reddish brown burgundy lip, so let me know what you guys think of the low contrast versus high contrast. I'm very curious. I personally think I have like medium contrast, so neither of them are quite right, but yeah, I feel very pale when washed out with all this the darkness on me, but I'm loving the nose. I'm loving the snatched nose. So 3 products are rolling out, or prompts, I guess, because the makeup trend is not a product. So let's hop on to the section where I'm on the screen with the board and everything, and you will see what I get. I have my board pulled up. I use Canva just to like move around the board. So I have my little sunflower icon here. Hopefully you can see that okay. I did get some really good feedback on my last video where I did this like screen recording for the first time, and you guys seem to really like it. So I'm going to do it again. I have my Panopoly spreadsheet here just in a really small window so I can write down what prompts that I get. And then I do have some tabs open. So the first tab is Jamie's website, her Project Panopoly website that she created. That will be linked down below. And it just has all the information that you will need. It has all her wheels and FAQs. So I have that open just in case I need it. But for some reason, like the wheels are cut off, and like the dice is kind of cut off too. And I don't know why. It wasn't like that before, so I don't know if it got updated, but so I have the challenge wheel in a separate tab, then the random uses in a tab, and then I opened the dice in a tab as well. So let's just roll the dice. I am nervous. I have 3 rolls to do, and I did not realize that you could like press this green start button and it would continually roll the dice until you click stop. I feel like that might be able, you guys might be able to see that a little better, because the last time when I just clicked roll, it was super quick and you barely could see the dice change. So let's just press start, and I'm just gonna be like 1, 2, 3, stop. I got a 3. So 3 from this challenge space. 1, 2, 3. Powder. Okay. I wonder if that means any powder product, or it has to be like face powder. I'm gonna go, well, I gotta write this down. Powder. Okay. Powder. And then random use wheel. Let's see what I get. Easy goal. I like it. So I'm already working on 2 powders right now. I might roll in my under eye powder, but let me make sure. Easy goal. I'll probably do like a 5 use goal on whatever powder I choose. So let's go back to the dice, and we're gonna roll, 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 stop. 8. So from powder, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move 3 spaces. So if you see move 3 spaces, you land on, oh no, you broke your no-buy, go to jail. I have already gotten this year, and I have to go to jail again, which means I have to finish a product. Uh-oh, I froze. I hate that I have to like click photo booth so it doesn't freeze. Finish a product. Oh my gosh. Well, it's kind of nice, like at the end of the year, maybe I can find something that's like almost done, and then I can finish up really quick for the end of the year. So, oh goodness. Jail. Finish. Okay. What am I doing? Finish. Okay, one more roll. 1, 2, 3, stop. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bronzer. Ooh. This board does not like me today. If you're familiar with me, I do not gravitate towards bronzer. I will use bronzer, but it is not my favorite product. So let's just write that down. And let's go to the random uses. Please be nice to me. Oh. 15. Okay. Close. So I will go choose my products, and I will be back sitting in my living room. So for powder, I decided to pick my Pat McGrath Labs under eye powder. I'm already working on my setting powder in a different project, and my powder foundation in a different project. So this is literally the only other powder I could pick, unless unless Jamie says, you know, I could do like a powder bronzer or powder blush. It doesn't have to be face powder. But this is what it's currently looking like. I use this every day. So there's definitely, how am I gonna do this? Definitely like flattening of the dome. Hopefully that's in focus right there. Hopefully you can see. But for my random uses, I got easy goal, so I'll just do 5 uses. Like I said, I use this every single day, so I mean, it's gonna be very easy. The next spot I ended up on was jail, and I have to finish an item. So I decided to go easy on myself. It's the end of the year. I don't have a ton of makeup items that are close to being finished, and of course I could roll it over to next year, but I decided to roll in my eye gel. I'm currently working on the Good Molecules Yerba Mate, however you say that, eye gel. Here, let me focus this. I kind of curl it up as I use it, so this started like as a tube this tall. It's like one of those metal tubes. Definitely not my favorite packaging, but I do enjoy this eye cream or gel. It's a very gel thin formula, so I use this every night, sometimes in the morning. It's caffeine and it's like the wake up eye gel, so I really should use it in the morning, but I usually just use it at night. So my goal is to finish that. I will weigh it, but I'm sure it will be finished by next update. And then the last space I've landed on was bronzer, and I got random use wheel told me I had to use it 15 times. So I'm going to roll in a bronzer that I neglect. I do not use this very much, and it is my Juvia's Place bronzer duo. It's called Bronze, and I have the light. So I actually don't count this bronzer in my inventory anymore. It is way too dark, way too like yellow for my skin tone. So this is out of my collection. I might depot it, or I might just keep it around to use as a Franken. Maybe I will make a lighter, more cool tone bronzer in the future with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but for now, it does not exist in my mind. This bronzer, however, works pretty well for me, and it's very light and buildable, which is so nice on my fair, cool skin. This is it here. It doesn't look that cool, but it does work. It works fine. So my goal for this is 15 uses. I highly doubt there will be a dent in that because I don't use very much product when I use a bronzer, but that's my update. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, check out Jamie below and look at her website. She put a lot of work into that. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe before you leave, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.